Okay, so what I'm doing today is I'm actually back at this 4450. I'm taking my knife out here. What I'm doing today is actually getting this thing cleaned up and ready for service. I got to plant corn and stuff, and the yearly crap, not yearly crap, but the regular maintenance that I have to do involves changing air filters. So the other day when I was in John Deere, I grabbed a set of filters, and hopefully they go in there pretty easy. I'm hoping they do. Sounds like Timothy's just showed up. Yeah, here he comes. But yeah, I'm just changing these filters, getting them in there. You can blow those out. A lot of people give you shit for blowing them out, but I do it anyway. I've never had a problem with blowing them out. Never. But some people just say, oh, you're creating micro holes and you're going to ruin your engine. Well, I don't think I'm ruining the engines in anything. But anyway, yeah, let me slide this in here and we'll just go through the whole process of what I have to do today. Like that oil leak. See that oil that's down there is leaking out of the pump, and I'm going to probably just figure out where that hose is it's leaking and send Mr. Tim loose on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So that'll be a job for you right now.
I think I know where it's at.
Oh, so he knows where it's at.
Oh,
anyways, here we go. So if you've ever owned a John Deere tractor, why that was zoomed in, I have no idea. If you ever owned a John Deere tractor, I've had issues with their seats after so many hours. This little bastard here, which is your control for your length of your leg control. I guess the seat distance from the seat to the pedals. I don't know what you call it. They break. I've had this happen before on other tractors. The best and the smartest and the cheapest way to go is to actually weld the son of a bitch fast, because, well, it's just the cheapest, the fastest, and the easiest way to deal with this thing. So what you do is you look here and you see where the latch was prominently put, which I don't know if you can see it, but you take it apart here and you look to see where the most wear is. And I mean, there's wear throughout all the ranges here on this thing. So what I decided to do was to go to the middle of the road. Oh man, it's like so cool. I love that sounds, huh? Exactly drilled. Adorable. Doesn't make a hell of a noise over there. But anyway, there you go. Quick, dirty fix. I didn't even polish this steel. Yeah, that's how you fix the seat. We'll get her up in there, and then maybe it'll be in the right position. Okay, so anyway, that's what it looks like without a seat in there. It's roomy. I guess if you wanted to, you could sit on that thing. Would you want to sit on that, Tim? What? You don't think that would be any fun? You would not believe the crap that was underneath that seat. And there's still crap in there. Yeah. I just noticed something that could be detrimental to the tractor, would destroy it. If you don't keep an eye on it, so I'm gonna fix that. Look at Tim. He's like he's been rolling in the dirt. Man, that's right here. There is a rub hole. I don't know what the hell did it, but anyway, I'm gonna get my MIG welder on that and weld that shut. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Well, it was a bit of a pain in the neck to weld, but it's welded. I'm not gonna have to worry about too much trouble with all the crap and stuff that's around there paint-wise. You see pieces chipping off, but there's some really severe pitting over on the other side from the rubber boot. I kind of got a feeling a rubber boot is what wore that. Either that or it was a hood, but I don't believe it was a hood. But I don't know either. So anyway, here we go. Alright, so as you see, I got a 1/2-inch nut welded faster, kind of half-assed. This is the first one I'm going to pull. I'm going to use the 4320. So I'm going to get a chain, I'm going to put a bolt on there, and I'm going to pull very gently, and hopefully that just goes boink back out. Then I'm going to fill in that hole that looks like a bullet hole, and we'll go from there. Anyhow, okay, so here's the rig. What I did was I welded that bolt to the center of this clevis here, and I can easily just cut the bolt out to retrieve the clevis because it's just a bolt, it's nothing special. I've screwed it fast and I want it tight so it doesn't want to rip that thing off of there. And I've got my tractor here. I actually decided to use Graham Hall's tractor, as Tim calls it. Just put the brakes on. That's it. Hopefully it pops out. Are you moving? No. Good. Wow, look at that. Look at me, what? Beautiful. Okay. So if you can remember how stoved in that thing was before, now it's pulled out nice and even. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that out of there. I'm going to weld another one there and pull a little bit, but go ahead and let go of the brake, Tim. Oh, there it is. So that actually worked. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grind that off of there. I'm going to weld a blob in there, and I'm going to weld another nut up there, and we're going to go again. So go ahead, Tim, go again. Looks good though. She looks good. I like it when it actually looks like the front end of a John Deere tractor instead of something that Timothy was driving.
I wasn't using this.
Oh, you're right. I did it, I think. Well, I was the one that pushed it out. I don't know who was stuck. I can't remember. I think it was you, though.
Oh, it was you. Hey, don't give me the middle finger.
It wasn't the middle finger.
Yeah, it was.
It was the middle finger. This one, see? Yeah, I see you. All right, there they are. 2 patched bullet holes. You can see a slight indentation where they are. But when I get the paint on and I get the badge on there, you're never going to see it. It'll look like she was never even damaged. Anyway, so any of you guys that's had this problem, I hope this helped. You can do this. I know that I've seen quite a few banged up fuel tanks in my day. Never on this farm until I did this one, but anyway, there it is. Just a slight little indentation. So I'm going to get my sanding disc on there. I'm going to sand that down. I'm going to paint it, and you'll see it in the end. Okay, YouTubers. Yeah. Here we are. We're in the 4450. Now I do have a little adjustment to make to my my throttle here, because it seems like she's running awful high. I mean, 2400 is what it runs at normally. That's the RPM range. But what I want to show you is that this thing actually is shifting quite nicely. I can put it into B range, and she goes right into first gear, second gear, which is awesome because I didn't have that before. That's why I tore this whole tractor apart, was for that. But of course, you know, I got that ring gear issue going. Oh, I want to shut that door a little bit. So we're up into third gear here. Clutch is working good. Now, yeah, it's working. There it is. Third and fourth. Those are the first time I've had these tires moving on this tractor. I am going to readjust the pressure, because I don't think I need to have as much as what's in there. They're 12-ply tires. But yeah, I don't want to really go crazy with it just yet until I get enough oil on those synchronizers. Now, what I'm going to do is actually go down the road here. I'm going to come up with pressure, so it needs Freon or R134A. Anyways, thanks for watching this extremely long series of videos about this 4450's transmission. I hope you all enjoyed them. I know at times I was, a little bit frustrated as to the time that I was able to get into doing this. I just got so many things going on, but I finally got her done, and me and Timothy and my nephew Cody, they helped out there. Joseph a little bit too with some videography work, but there it is. There she be. Thanks for watching.